Nick Watney arrived on the PGA Tour in 2005 and has been a rising star ever since. In January of 2013, he joined the Nike golf team in hopes of finding the tools to take him to the next level.
Nick uses the Covert model, but in the Performance. Performance has a slightly deeper center of gravity. Nick needs a little bit more spin to hold the ball in the air. He doesn't launch it as high as some other guys, so that model works best for him. Right now we're about 50-50 across our entire tour staff of guys that are using the tour version and guys that are using the Performance version.
When it comes to fairway woods, Watney plays the Covert Tour 15-degree 3-wood and 19-degree 5-wood.
3-wood is an extremely important golf club in the game of golf right now.
These guys trying to hit it as hard as they can, and he couldn't have hit it any better than that.
Just the 8th player today to reach the 12th and 2.
The thing about a 3-wood is they still want to be able to hit it high, they still want to be able to hit it low, turn it over, but not spin too much off of a tee. It's an extremely important and difficult club for guys to get fit into. So I think probably we mess with 3-woods more than anything.
Watney is accurate from the fairway and uses a combination of irons depending on the distance.
Biggest thing for me is to try to get a really clear idea of what I'm trying to do. Pick a very specific target, and then from there, I'm not too mechanical. I just kind of try to set up square and hit it. This year, I've been going at the target most of the time.
Nick would use the VR Pro Combo, which is the split cavity in the long irons and then blades from 7-iron down.
Nicely done. Take that 8 or 9 iron and then you won't get that overspin or anything, won't bite.
Wedges are also VR Pro Combo, and he's also a dual sole guy. Dual sole is something that's kind of been done a lot of different ways over the years. What it does is give the sole a little bit more versatility. It sort of has a C-shaped area on the sole towards the front, towards the leading edge, where there's much more bounce than most players would normally consider using on a wedge. And it falls off drastically on the back, trailing bounce. So what you're able to do is have a lot of bounce for certain situations when you need it, like if you're in deep rough or if you've got a real buried lie in a bunker.
Nice touch around the greens for Nick. Oh, there's a second straight birdie.
But normally when you have a lot of bounce and you try and open the club up, that's going to raise the leading edge way up in the air. So the player doesn't want that. So by having the sole very, very narrow in that bouncy portion, you can still open it up without the leading edge getting way off the ground if you're on someplace tight. Nick uses our 20XI model, which is the one that has slightly more spin. As I said, Nick tends to launch the ball a little bit on the low side, so he really needs that spin to kind of help hold the golf ball in the air.
Never moved an inch.
Watney has also found success with the flat stick. The Fresno State alum now rolls the rock with the Nike method.
Putting physically is the easiest stroke to make in golf, and I'm just trying to get back to basics, make it simple as possible, and I think some putts will start going in soon.